Okay, Jai Hind once again. We will today have PPDT practice, and PPDT is one of the most important aspect as far as SSB preparation or the interview per se is concerned. Because on first day, Jai Hind, Shubham. So on first day, everyone is little worried, anxious whether we are going to get through or not. Hmm? So it is a very dicey PPDT aspect. But what we can do, we can prepare ourselves, we can raise our confidence level through more practices, and we should be sure that we are going to appear in full josh, and it is then not difficult. But you cannot take it lightly. There are n number of examples where good students last time conference out goes next time and misses on screening day, screen out. And there are good number of examples where merit out students go casually to the SSB and gets screened out. These all things happen on screening day. So what we can do, we can prepare, we can be little more serious, we can have more practices, and that is the aim of today's session. So I hope almost everyone must have gone through that PPDT practice number 12. How many of you are going to participate? Then I will explain the participation rules. Okay. So I will note down. We will make a sequence also. Hmm? I will put Pratik as chest number 1, Sanjeevani as chest number 2. We have okay Karthik as 3, Omkar as 4, Sudarshan as 5, Samreen as 6. Anyone else?
So what mine?
Okay, I could not see your this thing. Raising hand. Abhaya 7. Let me see. Okay, I think 7 have raised their willingness. Anyone else who wants to participate? No. Okay, don't worry. We have 7: Pratik, Sanjeevani, Karthik, Omkar, Sudarshan, Samreen, and Abhaya. What best practice we can do? Before that, let's have a rehearsal. What happens on first day? You go to SSB center. On first day, you travel from your own native place, go to the center. You reach there, and you are worried whether you are here for 1 day or next 5 days or next 10, 15 days, including medicals, if it is followed immediately after your SSB. But it is a very interesting phase. So take one step at a time. Don't overreach. Don't overstress yourself. So on first day, just forget about balance part of SSB. Focus on your basic aspect, that is first day screening, different phases. First phase is OIR. You must be doubly sure that you are practicing alongside whatever you are doing nowadays. OIR, you should be doubly sure that you are doing it well. Then comes PPDT. PPDT, it has got three different segments. One, picture. You see a picture for 30 seconds and you write a story. That is phase number 1. And thereafter, you move from that place, written aspects, to practical. The another phase starts where it is part of a group discussion, but in that, the first is individual narration. Individual narration, you will be sitting maybe 20, 25 candidates in one sitting. A panel is sitting in front of you. There are three assessors sitting in front of you, and you are actually a group still unknown to each other. You just little bit interaction you must have had, and after writing your own story, you're trying to recollect it. You're organizing your thoughts. You are looking at each other. There are some psychological aspects where you get impressed by some people. You feel little anxious. You get impressions that candidate must be good, that candidate must be good. All these things happen, but then you should focus on your performance without getting perturbed, without getting biased, without getting nervous. You must be so focused that you are recollecting your story. During that writing part, TATs, all guidelines must be followed. How the story is written, all those things we will discuss today after hearing your stories. But narration phase, whether you are first or second or subsequently any serial or last, there are few basic instructions you must follow. Firstly, you are assessed in two ways. One, as a speaker when you speak. Second, when you listen to others. How is your body language? Are you listening or not? Are you lost? All these things are also important. You must present yourself as an alert candidate, as an involved candidate, as if you are so keenly involved in entire process. This must be remembered. So when you sit there, you should be a serious candidate. Whatever is your story, in the first round, that is narration, you should be confident that your story is good. Don't judge it. After listening 4 or 5 students' story, you should not change your mind. You just narrate your story. You never know, yours must be the best, based on observations, based on logics, and whatever criteria it fits into. But once the narration is over, you also heard everyone's story, and in the group discussion stage, you must be wise enough to move on for a common goal, because that is a third phase now: story writing, narration, and group discussion. At the group discussion stage, you are not individual now, you're just heading for common story. So after hearing all, now you must get into the leadership position. You must behave like a team player and do whatever suits to evolve, to get as a good common story. It may happen that your own story was on those lines or away from it, doesn't matter. You stick to the common goal. If majority of the students are moving in one direction, you also be there with very very constructive suggestions and participation. You must have now logics, whatever you had based on observations, supporting the common story. If there are any flaws, just remove it by good logics. If there are some points which you object, but you should have logic and give new points, or any point you feel that this should be added with logic, observation based logic. So today we will have uh, just online platform, we have got restrictions. So in this sequence, I will say again: Pratik is first, second is Sanjeevni, third is Karthik, fourth is Omkar, fifth is Sudarshan, sixth is Samreen, and seventh is Abhaya. We will have the narration phase and then group discussion phase. So in the narration phase, You are just narrating your thing. Do your best, confident voice without referring. Try and recollect your story. Don't refer now here and there. Just narrate. And moment the seventh candidate, Abhaya, is over, the first candidate starts with group discussion phase. After hearing all seven, you know that where is our group? What should be a common theme based on all seven stories? And then give your points. So guidelines here, some constraints are there. So Pratik will speak for maybe 20-30 seconds in the group discussion stage. Thereafter, number two can come in. Then when the number two is speaking, then number three can come in. So we will have two rounds of group discussion. First is your narration and then followed by two rounds of group discussion. We cannot have simultaneously talking everyone. So we can have sequentially. Don't worry, it is also a good practice. Analytical mind, how to utilize observations, all those things still you can practice. Only difference is there everyone speaks simultaneously or you need to grab your opportunity. Some students, if they don't force themselves, will not be able to participate. Here you will get participation, but utilize that participation more prudently. Just be alive. Hear each other's point. I will not intervene once it starts. If required, I will regulate if there is a need. But guideline once again, first round sequentially, narration, followed by two rounds where you will be doing the group discussion. So, in the first round of group discussion, probably it is a fresh sequence where you are contributing towards the group. In the second round, you may change some kind of arguments and move towards a common story. Subodh, you are participating? Subodh, I hope I am audible, everyone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Uh, seven participants. I hope all are ready. Any doubt? Then we will threadbare. We will evaluate. That I will get the picture on screen, and then we will discuss. Okay. Any
Sir, I
question?
have a doubt.
Yes, Pratik.
Sir, who will keep the timing for narration?
No, no, no timing. Just try and feel 1 minute. You will
Okay,
come
sir.
to know. Okay. You can just see wherever mobile or laptop, wherever you are sitting. You can just see how much time you can narrate, or if someone is getting too long, I will also intervene, or in the end I will comment on it. But get into the tuning of that 1 minute feel, less than 1 minute. If it is quick, crisp, to the point, it will not cross 1 minute. Don't worry. Okay, so Pratik, Sanjeevni, Karthik, Omkar, Sudarshan, Samreen, and Abhaya. No doubt.
No, sir.
Okay, I will switch off my video. I will mute myself. I will till three rounds now. One narration, two group discussion. I will be mute spectator. Okay, you can start now.
So, gentlemen, I perceive 12 characters in this picture. Mood is positive. My main character is Sham, who is a college student. Action of my story is spreading awareness about the water pollution. So, my story goes like this. Sham was a college student and he used to organize plogging drives with his college friend on every Sunday. As on every Sunday, they went to a lake which was turned into a picnic spot for families, which was also situated near their town. So some of the people, they noticed that some of the people were littering the place. So they started collecting the garbage, and those who littered the place saw them and felt bad. They also lended them a, and they also lended them a hand for picking up the garbage. After the place was clean, Sham had arranged for a garbage truck to take all the garbage bags and dump it in the landfill nearby.
Okay. The picture I have pursued to 12 character. 10 male and 2 female. The mood is neutral, and the title of my story is College Trip. Rakesh and Rohini are the main character of my story. They were studying in Devgiri College. Devgiri College. Their college trip was going to a Pavna Lake, and they all are went to the college trip. They were enjoying the moment, but suddenly Rohini felt sleep and she fell down, and she's injured. Rakesh saw that and immediately buying the first aid box and apply it to her injury. After some time, she feel better and she thanks him, and back they all are enjoy their trip.
From the picture, I have perceived a group of people of varying ages and gender. Mood is positive. The action of my story is rescuing a little boy. A boy named Vishal, aged 5 to 10, was playing on the shore of a sea. He came with his family to the sea for a picnic. While playing with castles, he didn't get the idea, and waves started to get bigger. With suddenly, a big wave came and dragged him inside the water. He started shouting. Ramesh, Vishal's father, saw him screaming, so he ran off from the place where he was chilling under an umbrella. He just ran towards the water. He saw that there are floaters attached to ropes and poles. He asked a lifeguard to uh, he asked a lifeguard to help, as it was difficult to go alone in the water without any harness. He tied the rope around his waist and swam towards the child, carrying an extra floater. After he helped the child get the floater, then he called the people towards the shore to pull them back towards the shore. This way, he rescued the little boy. This way, Ramesh rescued the little boy. Thank you.
As a perceive in the image, there are eight peoples and eight characters who having the team. My action of our story is plastic cleaning campaign. Ram is a young engineering boy who works a cleaning campaign in her city. Today is the day that he and his team uh, started the cleaning camp from Kolawa Beach, where there is a many tourists are come to visit and spread garbage everywhere. Ram and his team spread awareness of the cleanliness. He take the advantages of cleanliness and also told the people. Uh, he told the advantages of cleanliness. Also told the people disadvantages of spreading the garbage and plastic that is very harmful for the natural habitat and it's bad for our natural resources. So they conduct cleanliness very well. So they conduct cleanliness on the beach very well. He and his team spread over the beach, collecting all the garbage and clean the beach successfully. Thank you.
Friends, the picture which was shown to us, in that I saw there were more than 10 people. The mood was positive. My main character's age is 22. He's a male, and the mood is positive. The action of my story is cleaning beach and creating awareness. So, Vishal is an engineering student. He study in MIT College of Engineering from Mumbai. On Sunday, he decided that he will go along with his friends to spend the holiday on Juhu Beach. When he went there, he saw a huge crowd came with their family and friends to enjoy, but they are throwing their garbage on the beach and making it polluted. So Vishal started picking it and throwing it into the dustbin. So by looking this, his friends and some other people around him started picking the garbage around and throwing it in the dustbin. So we Vishal has also sent the photos and shared the live video on the Instagram so that people get more motivated and inspired by this and learn that how to keep the surrounding clean and neat.
Okay, so good evening everyone. I perceive there is many character in this picture, and the mood is positive. And my main character is Dinesh. So Dinesh age is between 20 to 21, and he is a villager boy. He is belong from middle class family. He is a new in city. On weekend, Dinesh visited on beach for beach first time, and he is very excited. He saw the everything and noticed the people how they are enjoying there with family and friends. And he saw amazed to see culture of the atmosphere. He feel like everyone wearing welcoming towards him, and he spent one of the memorable day. Thank
So, gentlemen, I think we have all perceived around more than 10 characters in this picture, and we have also taken the action of the story as cleanliness, like not majority, but at least three of us have taken the action of the story as cleanliness of and also awareness about the water pollution. So, I think we can proceed with that theme.
Yes, just number one. But in my point of view, in this picture, we see that two students are still sitting together, and one of them is applying something for his feet. So we are considered that they all are going to a college trip. And thank you.
I agree with just number one. Majority of us have seen that it is a group of people. It is a scene of a beach or a shore. Uh, as Agreeing with just number one, 4 and 6, I think we should go to with the story of a cleanliness campaign, where a group of students or people are doing cleanliness.
I'm agree with chess number three, who has recently told. As per the observation, we are going through the cleanliness theme because there is a beach which is surrounded by 7 to 8 peoples, and there the people's location is at different. Some of them are in the front of the image, and some of at the back side of the image. So, and the beach is seen very clean and neat. So we can proceed by this observation. We can proceed the cleanliness campaign uh, theme. Okay, thank you.
Uh, Good evening. Add-on number four. Inside of more
Sudarshan,
boys,
your voice is breaking, Sudarshan.
yes, sir. Audible now? Hello.
Yes, now clear.
If you see the picture, from the picture visual, left side of the boys wore the night pant. Boys wore the night pant and t-shirt, and one family also in the picture. So, and I feel that the majority of story is going to the action is that cleaning awareness. But I didn't see in picture there was the garbage and someone's carrier. So when move him with the they are spend with the weekend on beach and they are just enjoying and relaxing. Thank you.
As most of us are agree of taking the theme as cleaning the beach, so we can finalize this theme, and we can even add on that how they have cleaned those places, and even we can say that main hero of our story requested other people to pick up their own garbage and throw it in the dustbin.
Yes, I agree with test number one. We can go for the cleanliness because it is a need for today, and we can take as a cleanliness as a teamwork. We can learn from this picture as a teamwork or management also.
Okay, gentlemen. According to all the things, I agree with chess number one that he said that the cleanliness drive is okay. But I think that we should perceive that it is not a beach; it is like a lake scenario. Because if we can see on the beaches, so there is frequent waves should be there on the beaches on the seashore. But in the given picture, it is not so like it is not looking like that. There are two boats who are standing still, and it is a very normal boat. We can see from the lake point. Just like for giving example, in Maharashtra, Mahabaleshwar place is there, and Venna Lake Point is located over there. So we can see some small boats over there, but the boats which is on the located on the seashore. So we can see the jetties, the means many kinds of boats over present over there, and the lake is very limited point. As we can see in the picture, the view is very limited, and the lake area is also limited. So I think that we should go with the lake theme rather than going with the beach theme. Thank you.
Yes, I agree with what chess number 8 said. It is also seen as a beach as there are in the background there are mountains which can be seen nearer. So it can't be a ocean. So that it can't be a beach. So I think we have all agreed on the cleanliness. So let's take that 12 characters in this picture and main character as a college student if everyone agrees and that he has organized a blogging drive with his college friends and let's try to build up on that.
Yes, I agree. Chess number one, and most of them, they are agree with cleanness. But in one point, chess number eight, that they are look like a lake. So I think we are go through the lake and cleanness.
So everyone, as the group is going with the theme of cleanliness, so we should name our main character as Ramesh. Being a college student, his age group would be 18 to 22. One weekend, we can say that one weekend, Ramesh with his few friends went to a lake. We can name the lake as Vana Lake in the Mahabaleshwar area. Then we can say that Ramesh saw that there was a lot of littering on the lake near the shore of the lake, and it was like harming the beauty of the lake. So Ramesh, with his few friends, took up the cleanliness campaign. He started picking up the bottles, the wrappers, etc., which were dumped by the people, littered by the people on the shore. He also asked a few other fellow people to help him. The people who were
As per the chess number three is told, we see there are a group of students who that's the main means leader is Ramesh. The Ramesh is cleaning Ramesh and his team cleaning the beach regularly. Both all the team is connect through the WhatsApp group. By using the WhatsApp group, they have checked the date and time of the cleaning the beach on what time on what date, and weekly they have scheduled the planning of cleanliness. Thank you.
Okay, around this point, one college student who is inspired, motivated to the nearby standing point on the lake, as far as the group concerned, and we can add up the action. There was the he started the cleaning from the bottles and some wrappers throwing. So he connect to the college student on this Sunday.
We have discussed the entire story, that how it is going to happen. So at last we can add that he has taken the photos and shared the live video, so that people get a message of cleanliness, and they can motivate other peoples also to join these kind of camps and to conduct by their own. So we can put this message also.
Yes, I totally agree with chase number six and chase number three. As he said, the main character is saving the beauty of the nature and he's doing work well for the nature.
According to all the chess number, I agree.
Okay, Pratik, just sum up group's common story.
Okay, sir. Good evening, sir. We all perceive 12 characters in this picture. The mood is positive. Our main character is Ramesh, who is aged between 18 to 22 years. He is a college student, and he has organized a cleaning drive with his friends near Lake Vanar, which is near in Mahabaleshwar. And he and his friends started picking up the garbage, which was near the lake. And when everybody saw them, they all also joined them. And lastly, after the cleaning, Ramesh also made an Instagram page that to spread awareness about the camps, so that more people would join them and also help to nurture the beauty of our nature.
Okay, good. Summary in the end, Pratik could manage it well, covering some of the important points. Could get lake, naming it, and including the social media aspects which chest number 7 had given, 6 had given. Good. Okay, I'll just go through your narrations. Pratik narration standard good. Had a story of water pollution related thing, and Sham was the lead character. I'll just go through narration first. Sanjeevani, Rakesh, and Rohini named a college also, but injury wala theme tha, first aid box and curing it. I'll come to it later also. Okay, chest number 3, Karthik, rescuing little boy. Karthik, who was your lead character in the picture? Vishal and family, you said. So, who was a lead character?
Lead character is Ramesh, who is Vishal's father.
Okay, so that, see, always remember who is your lead character, whosoever it may be, should be highlighted more and should generally be given first introduction. Okay, so it makes simple always.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Vishal, family, and then Ramesh as a father. Okay, as a lead character. Okay, Omkar had a plastic cleaning campaign, and Ram and team. Avoid Ram name actually because it is too common and generally uh, someone who is new or not enough prepared, that gives that kind of hint ki jada uh, because see, in your friends hardly any Ram must be there, so it is better. I am not saying that it is not acceptable, it is acceptable, but generally in books and all these names were figuring, so that's why one should avoid. Okay.
Yes,
uh,
sir. Yes, sir.
one should avoid. Okay, then Sudarshan, unfortunately I could not hear it properly, even narration first time participation, second time it was little bit audible but not so clear, so I will not comment much. Samrin, very good narration, cleaning beach and creating awareness. Vishal, engineering student, good naming Mumbai and Juhu beach and everything. That was good. Good narration. Abhaya, Dinesh, from a village background, weekend, beach visit, and so enjoying. Abhaya, what was the challenge? Is it really enjoyment? Because now I am coming to a point. Try and analyze the problem. Try and pitch in a
Uh, so
problem.
actually,
Hmm.
I saw the excitement on his face. Like he's a newcomer in city or in Mumbai in metro city. So he first time saw the culture of the beach or culture of the city. So that's why I just perceived that.
Okay. Just a
I'm
suggestion.
nothing taking any challenge
Okay.
in
Okay.
this picture.
But see, as a thumb rule, you must understand that on that screening day, in that one narration, you are going to have maximum impact. Because in group discussion stage, it may happen that your group is not very well organized, there is some chaos. So, all said and done, during the narration, Nobody is going to disturb you, and that is the real opportunity for you to crack the screening. So always remember how you can put your impression there in a best possible way. So this picture, okay, Sudarshan, no issue, but you can correlate what I am speaking and how was your story, or you can send me on WhatsApp how exactly you wrote, and then I will comment if required, if it is having some problems. But now you can listen at least. So for Abhaya and everyone, you must showcase that you are giving that. Just a moment. Okay, you are able to convince the panel there on screening day that you are having a thinking mind. You understand the requirement of leadership level in a normal sense, that you can visualize a challenge and a problem solving aptitude you are showcasing, isn't it? You are able to showcase a problem solving, that mindset and skills. In this context, moment you see picture, there has to be some problem in it. You should be able to imagine, you should be able to just perceive that what kind of challenge I can set in this picture, in that framework. हाँ, कुछ भी नहीं दिखा कुछ और कर कुछ और रहे हो, प्री कंसीव्ड नहीं, वैसा नहीं. You should be able to correlate. Okay, Abhaya, clear?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. It will bring intensity actually. I'll come to much more in detail. Now coming to group discussion stage, it could have been more intense and more observation based. I will bring the picture. You all were little uh, simple. You could have brought more observation, what exactly you could see. Sanjeevani was trying to showcase that two students he saw sitting, and maybe there was some injury or there is curing of it or something, but she surrendered. Sanjeevani, what was the reason? Why couldn't you, in at least first round, you could have tried to convince that you could see something different and you want to put forward? Sanjeevani,
Yes, sir.
okay, no issue. Uh, then cleanliness, all of you just adjusted to it. Okay. In the first round, Samreen had raised how. It is a good question. And how, because you are trying to say how exactly you are going about it. So, in further details, you could have come. Uh, Not only that a lead character is doing it and requested others, you can do much more in detail. I will come to picture and some more observations on that. And then about the social message or the social media, in second round you highlighted it, which you highlighted in your narration also. So that is a good point. Now coming to Subodh. Subodh had brought the observation of lake scenario and strongly countering that it is not a sea beach, and followed by others, everyone accepted it. This is one classic case where if your arguments are strong, the group interaction flows in that direction. This happens. So this is one thing which was quite evident in this group discussion. Now I will bring the picture and I'll discuss something.
Sir, I have one doubt.
Yes, Sanjani.
Today my story is totally different for others.
Hmm.
So at that time, what I do?
Doesn't matter. In the first, see, if you get initial for among the first two three speakers you get a chance. That's what I was highlighting na. In this simple setting where you are getting a chance to speak, you could have at least put forward what you exactly saw. If I'm not wrong, you were trying to highlight वो अम्ब्रेला के नीचे दो बैठे हुए हैं, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Hmm. In
And
the
they
center.
like that. Yes.
Okay. Now my biggest observation is none of you highlighted there are some other things. Mountain, it came little later. Vehicles. Vehicles were parked. The people, obviously they are enjoying, but you can illustrate a little further. Uh, Definitely mountain is quite evident in this picture. But ideally, is there any littering around? To the extent Omkar had said, क्लीनलीनेस थीम को एक्सेप्ट करके नीट एंड क्लीन लग रहा है यहाँ पे सब कुछ. Either you prove it that it is after cleaning, now it is becoming very nice and your lead character is very happy that he could contribute to some extent. Picture दिख रही है ना सबको?
Yes, sir.
Everyone is able to see. I have shared अभी screen पे. Anyone who is not able to see picture?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I assume that everyone is able to see on screen. So, see, there is nothing wrong. Everyone tried good story writing, but more important is your narration. It has to come more strongly. Theme, always identify your lead character, portray it, and come to that challenge. Suppose in this case, your group was strongly agreeing for cleanliness drive. How could you prove that cleanliness was required here? None of you highlighted in real sense that it was totally all the debris lying there or everything was thrown there. None of you fought for that. Secondly, environment concern, yes, but then make a ground for it. And then um, lead character, ideally, you can make a group or a person standing and observing everyone. Maybe that was the prompting point for Abhaya, that a village boy has come and really enjoyed seeing others and all those things. Huh, Abhaya?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, but that will be a very simple thing कि बस आया और मज़ा आ गया उसको. It was a new experience for him. That is very simple. That really mm, doesn't give more intensity to the um quality of problem solving or something, because mere entertainment is not desirable. It is beyond that. You saw some kind of challenge, some kind of problem, some kind of creative thought, and you applied well. And planning and organizing, to some extent you can highlight what Samreen was trying to say, how it is exactly done, so you can come to that also. And that extra quality point was like spreading that awareness through social media platform. That is also good point. But now coming to this picture, in the end you were highlighting through Subodh two boats. Yes, two boats. Then I think mountain Pratik highlighted that in the background mountains are there. And you can, to some extent, you need not be very specific how many people you saw. If you can really be specific, no problem in it. It gives an impression of good observation. But then you should be sure, you should be declassifying which group is doing what, or in general environment. And then uh, cleanliness drive, if that was at the center of the action, then support it by saying something like even vehicles should not come so close to this lake. It should have a separate parking. That is also part of keeping clean, because if vehicle comes so close, it also brings little bit problem. Then putting umbrella and all those things. thereafter your bags and eating and eatables, those things, putting dustbins, and then taking everybody on board, how you can really walk up to everyone and spread a message, or even by seeing your actions some people will get a message that yes, we also should follow it. So through your group discussion, if you can bring that kind of sense, okay, to some extent you could do it, that others also were uh, appealed for, and one of you also said कि उसको देख के बाकी लोगों ने भी किया. That is okay, that is how practically it has to be. Okay, now after seeing a picture in front of you, anything else you want to discuss? I will not say कि कौन सी थीम होनी चाहिए, क्या होनी चाहिए. Not required. Only thing, whatever theme is there, you be very very strong on it. You pitch it strongly. Have some better arguments and logics to prove that your theme is really logical. You saw some supporting observations. Yes, it is a picnic kind of spot. Yes, it is lakeside scenario. Yes, there are some boats. That means boat riding facility must be there. Yes, there are people who are coming from far away area because vehicles are right seen in the picture, and different types of people from different strata of society must be coming, and everyone is in a enjoyment mood. You can see that, except a person who is just looking at everyone, and that is up to you whom to select as a lead character and all those things. Okay, so any question?
Sir, I want to ask one question.
Yes.
Here in this picture, there are more than like 10 people.
Hmm.
So how to write that in the box? Because we can't like give everyone a character or a positive mood and their age.
Okay. In
So
such scenario, you can highlight your lead character. So Sambreen had a lead character as Vishal, engineering student, isn't it? So maybe the left person who is standing and looking at everyone is the Vishal.
yes, sir.
Okay. So you can have a plus and circle it and give that age and gender and all those things. And thereafter you can put three dots or four dots, and you can write group 1, group 2, group 3, or you can write 3 here, 2 here, 3 here, 3 here, whatever. It is up to you, or you can generalize it. Lot of people or 10 plus people in your own style, or people sitting at beach or enjoying at beach. You highlight your lead character, and you can have your own way of bracketing it. Then age will be bracketed from 15 to 45, whatever way. Okay, no issue. But lead character you highlight position.
Yes, sir.
Hmm. And if you can, in this it is not that tough. Lead character, and you can highlight four groups, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Hmm. But you should be able to actually put your lead character first, and then thereafter you can generalize it. And in the title, one must give title in the screening exercise PPDT में. तो title कभी भूलना नहीं. Title ज़रूर देना है. Title itself gives lot of impression, and more importantly when you narrate, that is almost 90% job, narration. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Any question?
Sir, I have to add one more observation in that.
Okay.
Sir, at the left side bottom corner, the man who is a boy on his shoulder,
Hmm.
and the lady is, it shows like a family.
Yes.
It seems like a family. So the scenario here totally changed, sir. We are considering the means as per the last observation. I'm considering there is a college students and the two to four groups who are cleaning the that area beach. But now I have observed there is a family, and the all all different peoples from different location are gathered here for enjoying. So, sir, there is a 360-degree shift in my story. So, is it okay or not?
Mm, okay. Now you are comparing it with your own story that Ram and team had gone to clean it. But see, if you even if your team has gone there, it need not be only your team in a picture. There must be other people who actually spreads the dirt and garbage, and you are cleaning there. So beach obviously will have many families. You can have your own group. Left group, yes, you are pointing it out as looks like a family because a boy sitting on that shoulder, तो वो पक्का one family का ही है. But your group can be different. It can be far or under this leadership.
Different location.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
You under
Yes,
see he can be a team leader, the left boy. Okay, and at the beach generally it will be friend circle or family only. Hmm? Beach or
yes,
lakeside,
sir.
any such spot will always have very very close friends or family. Even on right corner you see it is also a family. Even in central umbrella it can be very close friends or a family. Even in the rear there are three, that is one umbrella where it can be, because that is how the scenario is at such places, isn't it? So nothing
Yes, sir.
to worry. You can highlight your group is now actually motivating others, एंड इट इज़ रियली प्रैक्टिकेबल कि कहीं पे भी कोई साफ सफाई हो रही है तो वहाँ बाकी लोग जो एक्चुअली विजिटर्स है या एंजॉय कर रहे हैं और ऐसा कोई ग्रुप आके वहाँ क्लीनिंग कर रहा है तो बहुत स्ट्रांग मैसेज जाता है. एंड इट इज़ नॉट अ वेरी वेरी आउट ऑफ बॉक्स. ये वो बिल्कुल कॉमन होता है ऐसे. तो नथिंग टू वरी अबाउट इट.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
ओके, एनीथिंग एल्स? So I will come back to our this thing. Now you must understand that story writing is one aspect. Narration is very important. Narration is an art. Practice it more and be confident. Because on first day, my only wish is any student going to SSB at least should survive their 5 days. That first day's hurdle should cross, because it is a lot of learning staying there 5 days. And then after SSB's entire experience, maybe first time you crack, don't crack, but next time you are very very wise. You have gone through entire process and you are ready to face it. And that is how repeaters second third fourth time generally clear it. ऐसा नहीं कि नहीं होता है. First time good, if you are prepared and go there and clear it, very good. So narration focus, practice at your own level. Without practice it will not be possible. सिर्फ ड्रीम मत करो कि मैं कर लूंगा या कर लूंगी, ऐसे नहीं होता है. तो थोड़ा सा अपने आप रिहर्सल करो, रैंडम स्टोरी राइट करो, या एटलीस्ट टाइम नहीं है तो कोई भी पिक्चर देखो और फटाफट नैरेट करो. लिख तो लोगे ही, लिखने का हो जाता है, लेकिन देखते ही दिमाग में स्टोरी बनाओ, रिलेवेंट बनाओ और नैरेट करो. उसके बाद खुद को क्वेश्चन करो, विल आई बी एबल टू सपोर्ट माई स्टोरी लाइन. उसको फिर रिव्यू करो उस पिक्चर को, कितने सपोर्टिंग मेरे पास ऑब्जर्वेशंस है इफ आई गो विद दिस स्टोरी लाइन. बिकॉज ऐसा नहीं कि आपके स्टोरी में ही सारे ऑब्जर्वेशंस यूज होंगे. किसी और के बोलते समय आपका ऑब्जर्वेशन देखिए. टुडे सुबोध हैड कम इन द एंड एंड वो बीच वाले पे आर्ग्यूमेंट कर रहा था. जस्ट लेक लेक वाला एक आर्ग्यूमेंट आ गया. वेराज आप में से भी किसी ने वो लेक ही माना होगा. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि डिस्कशन सिर्फ आपके स्टोरी लाइन पे ही, किसी और के स्टोरी लाइन पे भी आप कोई पॉइंट दे सकते हो. एंड it it influences the group, it turns the flow of your discussion, and that also is an indicator कि आपका contribution was noteworthy. Okay, so shall we end here? No doubt.
Sir, I also consider as a Pauna Lake,
Yes, yes,
but
you are.
I don't know. I can't counter anyone for that.
Hmm. You had given in your narration name of it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. We will end here. Have a good time. Tomorrow offline we will have those who are locals can come 8:15 and given the time we will meet. Okay. Bye. Jai Hind.
Jain, sir.